Hi everyone, tudo bom? This is Darcy. My skin story is really interesting. Right now, you guys see my skin really good and I get a lot of compliments on my skin, so I really appreciate that. But it was not always like that. I had great skin all through high school and all my friends were breaking out and I never broke out. And then when I reached close to 30, I literally had a second puberty. Like my face completely filled up with cystic acne. So that's when I went to the dermatologist and he diagnosed me with acne and rosacea. So my skin tends to get red, irritated, and when I break out, the acne stays under the skin and sometimes it doesn't even come out. It stays like a bump, and that bump can last for months. So I start having one bump, two bumps, and all of a sudden I'm full of bumps on my face. I think it saved myself a lot of scarring because I was very self-conscious of not picking my face, even though I did pick my face really bad once, and that is this scar right here. I mean, it's covered with makeup, but you can kind of still see. This was such a horrible, horrible acne. I had a very bad cystic acne here. I was working outside and I scratched it. When I got home, I had a horrible headache and I didn't feel good, so I went to bed and I woke up with this whole side of my face swollen up because I scratched it. A lot of bacteria got into the acne and it created almost like a huge cyst, and that was super dangerous. And I had to go to the doctor. He had to literally make almost like a mini surgery to drain the pus and the cyst, and that's why I have this scar here, and it became almost like a keloid scar. It's a little bit raised and actually discolored. And that was one of the most traumatic things I had because one, the doctor said I could actually have died. So that's why I always tell people to be really careful. Don't pick your face. Don't squeeze your acne. You know, if you have a lot of acne, go to a doctor or try something natural, but don't pick on it, especially the ones around your mouth, because the ones around your mouth, which I didn't know, but the doctor told me. So the way he explained in a nutshell is that a lot of the acne that goes around the mouth area have direct contact with the heart. You can have a general infection and die. So be really careful with any acne, especially around the mouth. I didn't know, and again, I had a horrible, horrible wake-up call, and now I have this scar to remind me to be careful with my acne, and I tried everything. A lot of the regular acne medication that's out there, my skin just can't take it. It's like even if it heals a little bit of the zit, it stays so dry and sensitive and red and irritated that it's almost not worth it. It's almost better to have the acne than actually have this horrible reaction that my skin gets. So that's why I kind of resorted for natural cures because one, I love everything natural, and two, my skin really cannot take most of chemicals on skincare in these days. And it's just something that I even want to use certain skincare that I love and I hear great reviews about it, and then I use it and then I have horrible reactions. Not all skincares, but a lot of them. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with them. It's that my skin has very much allergies and sensitivity to a lot of things. That's why I resorted to natural things, and I started experimenting with a lot of natural recipes that I created and some that I researched online, and all of a sudden my skin started responding. And that was like so amazing, guys. I cannot even tell you, because I was a person that never really used to wear makeup, so I couldn't even cover up. It was like a horrible time in my life. So a lot of those recipes that I created, I tested so much on myself, and that's why I created this channel, because they work for me, and I get so happy when I get emails from people that they work for them as well. Of course, all skins are different, and I always suggest you do a patch test and test it out to make sure it works for you. But most of all, acne is really hard, but don't get discouraged. And I know it can be depressing and you can be really self-conscious about it, but hang in there because it gets better. But you have to put the effort, you have to put the consistency, but don't let it get to you too much, because ultimately it's only the outside and it will go away. And there's a lot of other amazing things to be grateful for. So if you're battling with acne and you're getting depressed or sad, try to think about the other things in your life that are working right now, and also helps with acne, because stress can cause acne, which is the irony of it all. Like the more stress you get about being with acne is like the more of them pop out. So if you're in that moment right now, I'm right there with you. I'm hoping that this video can help you, and if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. So let me know if you have any questions, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching, and stay beautiful. Ciao.